see.
Refuge here. Be welcome here and save the Silver Sisters wait. Moonlight guide you home tonight.
The embryo. This I vow. By will of night.
Thus have you sworn. Patience, young one. You shall probably get through this whole thing.
Into Erebus. To the House of Hades.
I would never mean to slow you down, especially as you get started for the night. So you go on and pick something, and then get out of there.
Excellent.
You there. You're barely hanging on. Though, let me see if I can't help you find your footing.
Return to Shadow now. Oh. Ow.
Your father once was bearer of the fated list, you know. A housewarming gift, my sister said. But Hades put it away, until your brother unearthed it from the archives and started using it himself.
I know Zagreus sought our mother. Perhaps the fated list helped him succeed. Come to think, I wouldn't have even been born if he hadn't. Wait, how did you end up with the list after that?
It wasn't until rather recently. The Fates sent me to retrieve the list from your father's house. Kronos would be absent, they said. And they were right. For when I returned, they were gone.
That's when he got them.
Yes.
Hey, babe. Looks like Eris is back.
You don't know how good you've got it, Trouble. I grew up surrounded by siblings, all thinking they were better than me. There's hoity-toity retribution over there, and death, and doom. Nobody wanted anything to do with strife.
Moros could relate more than you know. You children of Nyx are widely feared, but so what? You don't need a lot of friends, you just need a few good ones. And the very meaning of strife is for you to define, isn't it?
I mean, I guess.
Return to us. Have you been finding anything of use out there in your forays? No point returning empty-handed, though you may lack the necessary tools, I suppose.
Erebus still teems with hidden life. I'm finding all sorts of things we need out there. I'm very grateful for the purse. It never weighs me down.
A witch cannot afford to be encumbered. The blessings and such from your relatives may be fleeting, but whatever goes into that purse isn't going anywhere. Not till you use it, of course.
How did you manage it, Odysseus? Back when you had the outcome of a full-scale war riding on you, then a treacherous sea journey, all with only one life to live. Or so then you thought.
For certain, the one life to live bit instilled in me the will to survive. Most mortals cling to life, but I was better than most at rejecting my doubts. And when my plans all fell apart, I improvised.
Your plans fell apart. How did you avoid becoming distraught? Keep all your doubts at bay in the face of failure?
It's that I always relished finding a way out, no matter what I'd gotten myself into. Treating my predicaments as mazes to be navigated, puzzles to be solved.
But at times there are impasses, outcomes that simply cannot be achieved.
Nay, goddess. Not if you ask me.
All right, act normal, everyone. He's back.
Another testament awaits. No trace of the old Kronos shall remain.
Where do you think you're off to, eh? Best not head out against impossible odds whilst unprepared, so here, let's get you suited up right quick.
Not that. Ensnared. Whispers. Return to shadow now.
How's it going?
Considering how well you seem to know Odysseus, surely you know brave Commander Skelemius, do you not? Brave and humble. For I scarce know anything about his past.
Skelemius, you say? I know of no one by that name, and my recollection is infallible. Perhaps he hails from a distant land, presided over by its own strange gods.
No, that can't be.
In short, the reconstruction is proceeding, though not at a brisk pace, and the damage on the surface is contained. Wounds that shall slowly heal. We'll see what scars remain.
Sister Selene makes a similar assessment. Well then, what shall you do from here, Odysseus? You could visit the surface whilst the underworld remains in disrepair.
Oh, I may wander for a bit, madam, but by your leave, I'd like to keep the crossroads as my base of operations for the time. I reckon we've a good thing going here, don't we?
I dare say yes, we do.
You,
Oh, hey, you're out still standing there.
Supai. I swear it, Nyx. Should be a lively evening. Commencing. Moonlight guide me. Enchanted for the night. I can't. Good. Perish.
Things have not exactly gone our way, dearie. Especially if what I'm hearing about the fates is so. Whether we ought to be in charge or no, it's they that put us here. And now they vanish like a puff of smoke.
Set. Arachne, we need to talk about what happened with Headmistress. She didn't fashion a poison expressly to ruin your life. She didn't even know you at the time.
Don't you think I know all that? But what am I supposed to do? Thank her? I may be very small, my friend, but I still have my pride. And you can still have your dress.
So soft.
From whom to choose, Well, just remember that you needn't choose at all, unless you so desire, as do they. Your heart, your relationships. Make of them what you will.
Her foes are nowhere to be found.
Needed that. Vitality.
Still think you can beat me? Let's split the killing down the middle, give or take. As in, I'll take your gold. I'll make them come around.
One of us will. Find.
Go on and gloat. Damn it. How many times you going to take my gold? Rules of this wager might be too much in your favor after all.
You set the rules of this wager yourself. You'd never go easy on me, would you, Nem? Though you can't bring yourself to make things overly unfair for me either.
Beginning to think it might be a weakness of mine. Well, go buy yourself something nice, princess. Don't need to hear more metal clinking around every step I take anyway. I'm out.
Lord Chiron, I've returned.
Hello, cousin. Normally, my light makes it easy to spot whoever needs a blessing or a smiting, but you always seem to be in shadow. Fortunately, Charon seems to know how to get hold of you.
Good.
Steady yourself. Whether 'tis wise to speak the vow of rivals is for you to decide. But I can see the wisdom in rescinding that one. I'd not wish to face me at my best either.
I may not be finished with that vow just yet, Headmistress. I wonder what else you're holding back, if you possess such power you suppress by will of night alone.
Do wonder, by all means. And should you require more of an advanced test of your aptitude, I shall be waiting. Crossed flames burn. Gave to you no benefit at all this evening. Still, you bested me. I know not whether to heap praise or reprimand you for being such a little show-off.
I've gotten stronger. I prevailed. The honors, please, Phrynos. Beginning descent. More shellbacks.
It has been too long since I saw you last. My steeds had grown rather exhausted from our rides. Where would I be if not for them? Closer to you, yes, but this is where we belong. Moonwater.
Come join me if you wish.
Down we go.
Why, thank you.
They're making me pick favorites.
What's your first choice? Perhaps you haven't heard, so I'll enlighten you. My generosity is not unlimited.
We fickle gods.
Of anger was all. We gods are easily hurt for a bunch of immortals.
A possible exchange. I really need this boon.
Oh, I just can't. Like, I mean, I can't even... What happened to us, man?
You're still wallowing in misery trying to see your reflection in a muddy pool. Why not just relocate? The waters aren't like this everywhere.
I'll never leave you, man. I got us into this. I'll find a way to get us out, okay? So don't you quit on me. We'll figure something out. Just need to stay focused. No distractions.
There. This isn't your domain.
Hestia, my dear. Her temper and my own don't often mesh, but I respect her wisdom and her power to simply burn everything down even when necessary.
Our bond renewed. to use. Pinhead's there. One more chamber.
To make haste, and I got just the thing.
Yes. Ooh. Hear me, on my authority. Lord Charon.
You called it, Rox. We know how come you keep showing up here, dopey lady. You're like Odysseus and all the rest. Though, what was with that Princess of the Underworld stuff he was going on about?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with at this point. So you think I keep returning because I love your music? Why wouldn't I just listen to it then, instead of fighting you?
Live music is an interactive experience. You don't just sit back and hear it. You immerse yourself in it, soak it in. And you've been doing that more than just about anyone. What do I know?
Blast.
Who dares?
So... the phrase you told me ended up revealing a new aspect of the umbral flames, a dark god known as Supai. Is that name at all familiar to you?
Not until now. The Fates presumably chose each and every bearer of the Arms of Night. Those bearers may not be bound by blood, but are connected still. And it seems I was to be your link to this Supai.
How can it be that there are underworld gods that neither of us know? Most of them must be your mother's side.
I couldn't say. Perhaps there shall be other underworlds besides our own. Or there already are.
That's quite far-fetched.
True.
I recall when I myself first grasped the flames of Ignium. I must have been about your age. Now you are possessed of their power.
All it takes is a bit of light to cast a long shadow. Isn't that so, Headmistress? I'll do my best to wield the flames as you have taught.
In your own way, Melinoë.
Moon dust.
Huh.
You asked before about how I managed it. The pressure to always prevail through what, in retrospect, were many terribly exciting scenarios, all whilst bearing the burden of so many others' expectations and my own.
You said you always believed there was a solution, a positive outcome that could be discovered and achieved. I've been thinking about that.
Good. But it occurred to me there's something else. Love drove me on, Goddess. The great war that earned me my place in Elysium, I wanted desperately not to go. To stay home with my wife and newborn son.
You were left with no choice but to fight. So you held to hope that someday you'd see your family again.
Sound familiar, does it?
Your Grace? So you really do wake up each night back there, entirely refreshed, and with a newfound resolve to achieve your life's ambition, that sort of thing?
You make it sound so automatic. My physical recovery may be mostly second nature by now, but my motivation certainly is not. You think I never get discouraged?
I've never seen you discouraged, though maybe you just hide it well.
A gift I never knew I had. Good evening, broker. Here you are. Don't have the bones.
Upon Olympus and in depths of hell. Within these crossroads, you are safe with us. Yet I would ask your service to our cause. Your will.
Persistence. should work.
Numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. Have you not...
Know the past, know the future. Knight's Testament can wait.
Probably smart.
For the unseen. No trace of the old Kronos shall remain. The black coat grows strong. This is my father's realm.
Business to sort out, but want to say I can appreciate that you're attempting to make life a little cozier back home. Make things warmer, and old Hestia can tell.
My claim. Let's meet your parent, embryo. Let's fish. Hooked one. I caught a progelli.
Beware the embryo I gave to you. It creates an impression as though a part of me is with you, even whilst you are absent from this space. You may continue to make use of it, or not. Do as you shall.
Melinoë, I merely wish to offer that your efforts would be better spent dispelling remnants of the father of all monsters, rather than the possibility of Kronos in the underworld, as good Queen Hera thinks. All families must squabble as we do.
No getting used to that. From the king and queen. Huh.
off a little something for you here.
Cheers, Hermes.
Dye the silk and load it. Spinning, spinning goes the thread. Not another of those. And again. Oh, welcome.
Got it.
So much talk of late about my curse. Let's just go back to how things were. What do you say? All this tension. I don't need it any more than you. You were only trying to help, and so am I.
I just want you to be well, that's all. The past has already transpired and can't be changed, but we get to decide what happens next.
Perhaps we do. Either we or the fates, I suppose. Thank you for listening to me, my friend. And you be well yourself, all right? Oh, yes.
It's just right.
Away she goes.
For me. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
The great king of the Olympians bestowed on you some of his thunderous strength. It ought to be more than sufficient on its own, but let us not leave anything to chance. It is yours.
We did it, Phrynos. Night protect you, my lord. In the name of Hades.
Melinoë. Strength, knowledge, patience. You have exhibited the three repeatedly. Well done.
Thank you, Headmistress. Though I continue learning from our every clash.
Good, because I've no intent to stand aside. Our craft is called a practice for a reason. Now, on your guard. Cross flames awaken! Selene tests your will.
should help. Closer to Tartarus. That briny smell. Shellbacks again. Never get enough of those. Go show that shade the way. See you in the crossroads. Not this. Olympus, accept this message.
How about...
Some sacrifices must be made.
Deal, Charon. Night.
Night. Oh no. Cooked fish. Positively vicious.
I reached out to the Witch of the Crossroads recently to give thanks to her for making such a difficult decision to keep you hidden for as long as she did. I know she did it for your safety and to raise the likelihood we would prevail.
Always use more. In the name of Hades. For the underworld. Hail, Chaos.
Here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Chaos typically avoids involvement in matters concerning the underworld or the surface realms, so this was an exception. At some point, we grew closer as a family. Perhaps because we learned from yours.
My family always seems to be on the verge of falling apart. This ordeal may have strengthened our bonds, but sometimes I fear they shall not hold forever.
Weakened bonds may be reforged. That is the reason I am here with Chaos. To start with the eldest of my kin, and work my way down. A lengthy process, but a necessary one.
To a successful outcome. Chaos, I heard your call. Infinite possibility. Song and dance.
Hey, girls! So, what's your favorite of our latest songs, lady? We've got something for just about everybody now. Even you.
Oh, I'm reluctant to choose. I think all these clashes with you lot must have had a significant impact on my ability to appreciate your music on its own merits.
Oh, it's too bad. If you can't appreciate art for its own sake and need to hold those of us who make it to outlandish standards, then what are you even doing? Let's hit it!
That's for last night. Must have been my chaos spoon just then. Reeks in here. Out of here. Chaos seeks me. In you go. Prepare, fishy. Victory. Avoid skate of all things.
You found a specimen.
By the will of chaos.
It's already done.
Just try and take my blood. to do this again. Not what I want. I accept this gift. Tucked away. Flourish. There. Sorrow spiller. The boon from chaos just took hold. I grow strong. Think I can finally go. Narcissus, he came back.
So anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I didn't mean for you to end up here, you know? But I get that you did. I don't want you to hate me.
Don't want you to hate me. Hate me. Hate me.
But I don't hate you. You're a great conversationalist, great listener. Which I don't mean romantically, just to be clear. But just, oh man, I'm a dummy. And I'm sorry too, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry too. Okay, I'm sorry too.
Oh, you don't have to say that. But I'm glad you feel the same way. So like, maybe we can still be friends?
We can still be friends? Still be friends? Be friends?
Nice. And by the way, I like this bridge.
I like this bridge. This bridge. This bridge.
Thanks as always, Echo. Good seeing you two.
Good seeing you too. You too. You too.
Now they're getting somewhere. Synth, protect me. Show me the way. It's cleared up. Hear me, on my authority. By her grace. Vitality.
Cerberus tempers his boundless rage and hides for now his fangs.
You're safe now. You're all right. Next. Here goes. Maintenance access. Should be a clear path to the house.
You went to the lowest depths, daughter.
My boon from chaos came alive. Four more chambers. Just a few chambers left. Nemesis.
So this is where the real magic happens, huh? Let's see what the best of the Titans' armies have to offer. Finally.
So impatient.
Settled. Really not my night. Told you I'd make it all this way. Nice place your father's got. Though I guess Kronos since refurbished everything.
Congratulations on infiltrating the lowest reaches, Nemesis. And if you've been drawing out some of our enemy's forces, all the better. Plenty to go around. Reached Kronos yet?
Got to what has to be the House of Hades, but you know what? They wouldn't let me in. Tried knocking, tried smashing down the door. No good. So Charon took me back.
You got Charon to take you on his boat. He's never once permitted me.
Guess you just don't have the birthright for it, Princess.
Ah. Some shade rot. Family.
It's you.
Daughter. You ought have many others who would welcome such a gift. To have been raised in the seclusion of those crossroads, I fear it must have been a very solitary life. More so than one would like.
Solitude is not always such a bad thing, but certainly it couldn't have been easy on you.
You need have no such fear. Growing up in the crossroads was never easy, but I never felt alone. I always had somebody or something to confide in. I would speak sometimes even to a fountain that we have in your honor.
Your words are not as persuasive to me as either one of us would like. If you had grown up in my house, you would have been showered with attention, not forced to harden your hands with toil, especially for one so young.
I have never regretted what I had to do, Father. And what friendships I have, I cherish. Perhaps I could have grown up with more, but I had everything I needed. Besides my parents, and brother and dog.
And now you have us too.
Thank the fates.
We've you to thank for the return of Hypnos. He would not cease apologizing for his dereliction of duty. He now is taking stock of the number of days he missed work.
We figured that would help to keep him occupied, seeing as we haven't been able to take in as many newcomers as we once did.
The court has remained closed. Nevertheless, there are growing numbers of shades awaiting their turns, and we require Hypnos to keep them orderly and informed.
He's going to have difficulty keeping all of them at bay if there's no telling when court shall reopen, though.
Oh, we need not bore our daughter with administrative drudgery. The point was merely that this missing son of Nyx has now been located. One fewer matter to resolve. Shadows conceal you.
Somehow the princess of the underworld has worked her magic on the Hound of Hell.
That shade needs you, Phrynos. Well done. More sand skulls. Out of my sight. Some coins. Olympus, I accept this message. Right. One chamber left. Going. Into the purse. Chaos, I heard your call. All right. Not a chance. All quiet.
Aid from a relative of yours.
Kronos. Good. My Chaos Boon just changed.
Evolution.
I have the gold. Better.
Another time. Time again, is it? You think yourself quite clever and most skilled to have withstood the end of time, but you achieved nothing at all, for I am here as usual, whilst you remain right there.
You also thought there was no possible way I could vanquish you, let alone in that end of time place. You're more error-prone than you realize.
No, you are error-prone, my girl, because time is by its very nature quite precise, and it is always right. But if you wish to test your suppositions, by all means.
Blast you, father.
You are your father's daughter.
Out with you all!
The mark of Zeus. truly think you gods are better fit to rule this world than I?
We both know that is not what this is about, Titan. And all that plagues this world is not getting any better while we perpetuate it.
If not this world, my girl, then what is this about? Do you suppose? A time flow freely forth. What is this about?
A desirable outcome.
What does the future hold? Only the fates themselves, and perhaps Prometheus, the Titan of Foresight, know full well. Unfortunately, all of them are rather indisposed right now.
Return to Shadow now. A good night's rest. When you and I first met, you were searching for the Fates, but you discovered me among the shadows. I can navigate back to the crossroads that way, but you can go farther?
I can, yes. I'm from the deepest reaches of the underworld, where there exists no light at all. The chasm from which all creation sprang a while back.
I suppose even if one knew the Fates resided in such a place, they might still prove difficult to find.
Difficult, though not impossible as we now know.
Interesting.
Whatever pact you formed with Chaos shall be sealed. The heavens themselves abide you. The oldest blessings in existence shall be yours.
And, that's the end of my report this time, madam. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to summon me at any time.
I shan't, Odysseus. Although there is one further matter that I wanted to discuss with you, and rather quietly.
Certainly, madam.
The metamorphosis technique from Madame Circe. May my familiars take on unfamiliar forms if they so choose.
See that, sisters?
You're here, Lord Charon. Should be of use.
Hello.
Hey there.
Oh, you're up. I almost missed you. Was about to fly on back to Thessaly. Hope you rested well. Sounds like you had quite an eventful night.
It was productive, yes. Though if you're on assignment, I don't wish to keep you. We'll catch up some other time. Or were you waiting here for me?
No, I mean, well, it's good to see you, yes, but I'm not late. I can make up the time during my flight, you know, air currents and the like. So, Well, back to it for the both of us, then, hey?
Back to it, yes. Hi, gang. Any of you interested in a new look? This strength is mine. There we are. A new detail.
You made it.
You have returned!
Power to create. It'll be worth the wait. Alteration of familiar forms. See you.
Way to stick it to that Kronos guy. My disciples are believing you and stuff.
Very well. I can't.